into dancing immortality. Let's start with Rumor Willis and her partner Val Shrimkovsky. His amazing freestyle routine to the Britney Spears song Toxic. Now, Rumor actually provided the vocals for the song that also had Val playing the violin. Lacey's like, I
actually danced with Val on the show while he played violin to the song a few years ago.
What a hunk.
It's been, it's been fun. It's a cool thing that all these dancers have these multiple talents, and the show really supports it and lets everybody use it, so it's pretty cool.
As artists, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Riker and his partner Allison also scored a perfect 40 for their freestyle routine that looked like something out of Steve Wynn's Showstoppers. The judges love this dance, and Julianne considered it a perfect example of what freestyle should be. They shared the top spot on the leaderboard.
And it's certainly going to be close as to who wins this year, because Noah Galloway and his partner Shauna Burgess also scored a perfect 40 for their inspirational freestyle routine to the song Titanium. But Judge Bruno Tinioli loved the expression shown in the dance, however, and thought the choreography was brilliant. However, there was a slight misstep during Noah's Argentine tango that leaves him in last on the judges' scorecard. Such an amazing night of dancing, but only one couple can claim the ultimate prize. Now, who do you think, Lacey?
Well, you know, it's hard to say. Every season, everyone asks that question, and no matter whose opinion is right, you can never really guess who's going to win.
Yeah.
And I think that this season, they're all extremely different. You have someone who's a war hero who I can't even understand how he's doing the things that he is doing, so I'm applauding Sharna as an educator for him, because that is super great.
Right.
And you have Rumor, who is this insecure girl, and she goes out there and she slays it, and she's awesome at it, and she looks like she's been doing it for a very long time.
That's what Carrie Ann was saying last night. She was like, I'm watching you just as a dancer, not even trying to critique you anymore.
Which I appreciate. I think that she and Val are a great team, because he's pushing her in the right way and supporting her, which is really great. And then you have Riker, who's this kind of young, weird rocker guy, but he doesn't look like that. Week to week, he's not himself, and he's transforming, which I also appreciate. So I think that it's a kind of fair game right now.
Yeah.
I would like to see Rumor win. I just think that she looks the best out there.
She's my favorite.
Women
cool.
have a harder job at it than the men do on the dance floor. They get critiqued more, I think, and I think it's just harder for the guys. They could just stand there and let the little lady twirl into their arms, and they look great.
Yeah.
But for the woman to do that, it takes a lot more skill.
Well, was that the whole thing about Ginger Rogers? She had to do everything Fred Astaire did, but
backwards and high heels. Yes. So yeah, I think, you know, even coming from a professional standpoint, whenever I teach the boys, it's easy to get them to stand there, and then I'll just do what I can around them. But then you also get critiqued for that as a judge. You know, they're like, well, you have to make him dance. You know, it's harder for a female to teach a male to look like he's leading, rather than a male who's a pro leading a female, because they can kind of put the girl where they need to be.
Yes.
So that's my insight.
Yes. Well, we want to know what you think. Share your thoughts on our VV Live Facebook page. Hop on Twitter or Instagram. We will read some of your comments live on the air.